as you should all know if you are regular viewers of my content, there is a fellow YouTuber and friend of mine that goes by the name of DeOrio, who, he does drama content. That's more or less what he's known for. He's a drama YouTuber. And when I first met him and I first talked to him, I actually had a very warped perspective on his politics. I thought he was a lot more right-leaning than he was, and I admit that in my first engagement with him, I came out of the gate way too aggro, but over, the year or so that we've known each other, we've become pretty cool. We play Phasmophobia and stuff. It's pretty nice. Anyway, DeOrio, I'll bring up his YouTube channel because he's made some pretty good shit. So DeOrio, well, this is his second channel. Here's his second channel where he's uploaded some stuff. Made a video dunking on the quartering, as you can see. Let me just make my screen appear. Did a video dunking on the quartering not too long ago. A lot of drama stuff. I guess on a Twitch panel with Vosh and Destiny, I assume. This is his second channel, and then he also has his main channel as well, where he has uploaded some bangers as well. One of those bangers being, where is it? It's a really good one. I watched it not too long ago. Is it on? Oh, no, it's a DeOrio 2 video. Never mind. It's on his second channel. Anyway, he made some pretty good videos. He's also, and the person who I'm in the video I'm referring to specifically, he's also, wait, here it is, to Bunty. Yeah, it is on his main channel. Never mind. What happened to Bunty King? Yeah, his video on Bunty King, very, very good. Really enjoyed that one. For those of you guys that don't know, Bunty King was one of the OG anti-SJW YouTubers who did the whole, defending Nazis grift while also claiming to be a liberal. Really good shit. DeOrio has called out those people, and he's actually a lot more left-leaning than you would expect. But he did what we like to call, here on the left, a pro-gamer move recently. He went onto Twitter and he accused a fellow YouTuber of racism. And what YouTuber did he accuse of being racist? Well, he accused YellowFlash, a YouTuber who basically just does what the Quartering and Geeks and Gamers does, but yeah, that's about it. Yeah, just basically does what the Quartering and Geeks and Gamers do. Just basically they complain, sometimes covering non-political issues, but usually just making videos about how angry they are about black women and non-white characters and whatnot. Basically, that's the that's the type of content he makes. We actually covered one of his videos not too long ago. He made a video about how I think the official PlayStation Twitter account tweeted out that in Doom Eternal, the first ever female demon type was going to be added into the game, and he made a whole video about how Doom Eternal was going to be dog shit because it went woke by adding female demon enemies to the game. That's the guy that we're talking about here. This guy literally does nothing but complain about minorities in any nerd culture, media, okay? It's all he does, all right? So, he tweeted this. Here's a quick way to identify Spider-Man. And it's got, Miles Morales here, and it says Miles Morales. And then Peter Parker here, and it says Spider-Man. A very, very stupid tweet to make for anybody who knows anything about Spider-Man. And obviously, if you've seen any of this guy's content and know his history, you know that, yeah, this is probably motivated by politics. He probably thinks that Miles Morales is this woke SJW, dreamed up character that's meant to take the place of our pure white Peter Parker, which is, of course, ridiculous. But, DeOrio then quote tweets him and says, "For those of us who don't hate black people, both are actually Spider-Man." True.
Welcome
then YellowFlash quote tweets DeOrio, coping.
Donated $5.
Indeed, thank you, Game Master 19. If you quote tweet someone and your only response is ha 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 ha, you're huffing copium. And then he proceeds to quote tweet him with the haha and then blocks him. So very, very mad. Seems like it was funnier a few hours ago. If you're going to pretend you're laughing, at least wait like a day before you show me you're actually mad. And then, of course, the call back with the ha ha ha, and a tweet from behind a block that says, "I haven't made a video on it yet, was waiting until tomorrow. Easy Twitter interaction, though." Amazing. Amazing. So, Onward, Augie RFC was also blocked by YellowFlash and said, "What the fuck happened?" And Nick DeOrio responded, "My tweet shitting on him did numbers." So not only did YellowFlash get so offended that he blocked Nick DeOrio, he also blocked Augie, who's just a friend of his that didn't even, at least when I've seen, didn't even engage. I didn't even see any of this go down, ironically. I'm surprised. I was probably live or something. Then Parallax joins in, says, "And you decide to block him after tweeting this pussy move. Then again, I never expect people like you to have some spine to back your big mouth," after quote tweeting the ha ha ha. And then, of course, Parallax, blocked by YellowFlash as well. Plenty of people, myself included, have shown the holes in Nick's disingenuous race baiting in a normal manner. If Nick is surprised by backlash when you generalize a bunch of people as bigots because they don't like a lame token knockoff, that's on him. The fact that you would call the character of Miles Morales a lame token knockoff demonstrates exactly the point that Nicholas DeOrio is making. I'm not gonna lie and say there haven't been unironic cases of lame token knockoff characters that have just been race switched in order to gain from the social and clout you get from doing that. I'm not saying companies haven't done that, but Miles Morales is not an example of that. Miles Morales is not an example of a shallow character who's literally only skin deep that was put into a piece of media to appeal to woke progressives or whatever. Miles is a very well fleshed out, well thought out character who, maybe I'm wrong here, I'm pretty sure his origins date back well before the whole discourse about adding progressive stuff into media. I'm pretty sure Miles Morales has been around since when did we first hear of Miles Morales? His first appearance is 2011. Yeah, 2011, all this shit started in 2014. Miles Morales literally, has been around since 3 years before this whole Gamergate culture war bullshit even happened, right? And then Nicholas DeOrio quote tweeted this dumb fuck and said, "My tweet is one sentence. How is it being misrepresented this hard? LMFAO. I mean, sure, you can have a little cry about how Nick called me a racist, but for the vast majority of people, it's just simply not the case. Most people hit the very low bar of acknowledging Miles as Spider-Man. It's not about whether you like him or his movies or his comic run." There it is. Very simple, very good take. Now, on its own, just this tweet, probably just not enough to say that YellowFlash is racist, okay? I would never see this tweet. If I knew nothing of this guy and I just saw this tweet, never in my life would the first thing I assume be, this person is racist. But I'm gonna guess that Nick DeOrio, just as much as me, or at least as much as me, is familiar with YellowFlash's content and his political opinions, which he is very, very quick to talk about in his videos. And yeah, I don't think this is just some random, out-of-nowhere, completely unsubstantiated claim of racism that's being used to, I don't know, try to destroy someone's reputation or, cancel them or whatever. This is a genuine criticism of this type of content, because it is the future of right-wing content online. I do think this hardcore, hard political content that the right puts out, and the left, frankly, it has a very small barrier of entry, or a very high barrier of entry. You have to be pretty damn interested in politics if you're gonna get, and already pretty right-leaning, to get into Ben Shapiro. You don't need to give a fuck about politics, or even be even a tiny bit right-leaning, in order to enjoy, or think you enjoy a YellowFlash video, and to be influenced by it. That's why I think the Quartering, and Geeks and Gamers, and No Bullshit, and YellowFlash, maybe not them specifically, but their type of content, I think, is the future of right-wing propaganda. As long as the right can make their propaganda not look like political propaganda, then it'll be far more effective than any left-wing political messaging could ever hope to be. Because on a principle basis now, people are opposed to talking or engaging with politics because they think just being into politics sucks. So you have to be tricked into getting into politics. And usually, the people who are going to trick you into getting into politics are going to be people on the right. So yeah, super pro gamer move of our boy Nicholas DeOrio to drop such a truth bomb on the Twitter timeline. Absolutely true and based, and yeah. Anyway, If you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed this stream, whichever one you're watching, please consider leaving a like, because liking YouTube streams helps them a lot in terms of like people getting it in their recommended while it's live. And obviously liking a video helps it out a lot too. You can also comment if you want extra help. And of course, if you want to support me and like see more from me, you can subscribe and ring the bell icon so YouTube tells you when I go live or upload a new video. You can follow all my social media linked down below, including my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and my fan Discord, where I do watch parties of movies and TV shows, and even play video games in the chat. So if you want to join that, please consider it. Link in the description. And of course, if you want to support me financially, you can always donate, subscribe, or gift a sub on my website, or media share, or super chat, or TTS donate through Streamlabs, or support me on YouTube and Twitch. This is, of course, my full-time job, and every single financial donation does go a long way, even if it's as small as $1. And yeah, I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.